Hey guys, it's me Louie here, and I thought later this year, I was like, I'm gonna pick up a brand new hobby, something new to do. And one thing I wanted to pick up was a card game, so I ended up picking up Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Is something that before I started playing, I had zero experience with. The only thing I knew is that I watched the anime, which was the original and a little bit Exexel. That's it. Actually playing the card game was one of the biggest mistakes I could make in my life. It is so confusing to play. I think one problem that I think everyone could agree with, even the diehard Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans could agree with, is that card text. Yu-Gi-Oh! Card texts are just way too long. You have more people talking about it, but some of them have whole articles trying to explain what the cards do. Some of the texts are literally so long, they have to take out some of the art so they can show how much abilities the card do. And since the card texts are so long, that means that card does a lot of things. Some Yu-Gi-Oh! Card can do something like 2 to 3 things. Multiple cards. So you can have 5 creatures on the field with super duper long text. You have to remember what every single creature does, which if you're new to the game, it's just physically impossible. I know a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans are going to counter back and they say, well, when you have to play Yu-Gi-Oh! You have to drip feed the mechanics. Slowly teach a new player the mechanics so they don't get confused, but it doesn't work. Everyone who tried to teach me how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Every video I watched trying to learn how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! They all do the same thing where they like slowly try to drip feed you in, and then you're like, oh, I think I get it, and then you have to learn more mechanics. Then you have to learn what number cards or Quincy's I think they are, then you have to learn what dual summon link channels are called, and then you have to learn all these other special types in multiple millions of ways that you can summon creatures, and then you're just sitting there in the corner crying like, I don't know what's going on, and then you use a skill, and then you can't use that skill because this creature can't do this, and oh, you also forget that that creature that has a holy bible for its text also can't do that, so because of that, you should have been able to do this, but then you forget, so don't worry, I'll let you do that, and then if you do this, you can't do that because it just makes no sense. You don't know what's going on. And it's really sad because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is really fun. Like, something that I generally believe, if you and your opponent both know what their card's doing, and both of it is like super consistent, and no one is asking questions, and you're doing back and forth, I generally think Yu-Gi-Oh! Is one of the most funnest card games you can play. Like, it's super duper fun when the game just, gets going and no one is confused. But, yeah, this is just something that I wanted to talk about. This is a quick rant. Anyway, my name is Lua. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. The YouTube thing, also have a Twitter, Lua to the stars. Don't forget to follow it. You have a good day or night. See ya.